Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. I was going to try to sit on this video till tomorrow morning, but I figured, hey, it's Friday. Maybe some of you guys are hanging around the office. You got an hour, 2 hours left in the work day, in the work week. And I figured, why not give you a distraction? You just tune out, get rid of work, and let's talk some Tennessee football because we do have some updated movement in the portal. But before we get to it, I want to talk about the portal as a whole, because if there's one thing, reading through some of the comments that are coming in every day when I put out a video, I would preach patience, man. This is not a McDonald's drive-through, right? I don't get to drive up and say, yeah, give me 3 interior offensive linemen, 2 defensive tackles. I'm going to need a safety, and I want one of those elite running backs too. And make that running back, go ahead and supersize it, right? Give me the large when it comes to the running back position, just for Super Saiyan. I know Super Saiyan wants those big SEC backs, NFL-type backs. I don't know if we need that in this offense, but this is not a McDonald's drive-through. And look, I talked about it just this morning. Heupel's success in the portal, right? The guys that he's added, like Brew McCoy, Keenan Peely, Omar Norman Lott, versus the guys that he's lost, like Deshaun Rucker, Christian Conyer, Caleb Webb. You know, I think you can go look where some of these guys end up, right? And Caleb Webb just today announced that he is committing to Wake Forest. Best of luck to Caleb Webb. I hope he has all the success in the world as long as he's not playing against Tennessee. But even go back to last year, right? All the guys that transferred out, everybody's in panic mode. Sounds eerily similar to this year. It's not happening fast enough for us. We all want instant gratification. But if you go back to last year and you look, Christian Conyer ended up at Coastal Carolina. If Christian Conyer was such a hit to this football program, why wouldn't he have ended up at Alabama or Georgia or LSU? Deshaun Rucker ended up at South Florida. Elijah Herring ended up at Memphis. Warren Burrell, Georgia Tech. Brandon Turnage, Ole Miss. You can go on and look. Gerald Mincy to Kentucky, Jack Luttrell to Arizona, Wesley Walker to Louisville, Addison Nichols to Arkansas, Maurice Clipper Jr., Charlotte. Like, do you see a theme here? The guys that we're losing, they're not these big-time playmaker impact guys. They're not guys that are going to really affect us. Yes, it is depth, and I understand we're about to go into the college football playoff, but I was looking through Brent Hubbs, something that he said over at VolQuest, and he was like, you know, 2 of the 4 guys going in the portal at wide receiver wouldn't even be on the travel roster for a road game. So is it an impact? Yes, but is it panic mode? No. And, you know, we were talking about the guys that Heupel had added versus the guys that had transferred out. And I said, you guys, to give me one name. Name one guy that was an impact player on this football team that we lost to the portal. A couple of you guys said Tyler Barron. I get it. You can roll off the stat line from this past season. He had 37 tackles, 5.5 sacks at Miami. You think our defensive line struggled this year without Tyler Barron? Or was he maybe not worth the money that he requested, right? When you talk about roster management, we talk about that boogie salary cap. Yeah, there's not a salary cap, but Tennessee, guess what? They do have a certain amount of money that they can spend. Would Tyler Barron have been worth that money, or did we do just fine with the guys that we plugged in place of him? I don't think this defensive line struggled at all. I don't think we missed Tyler Barron at all. Look, he's a guy. We talk about culture. We preach culture, how important it is. He's the guy that hit the portal. He immediately commits to Ole Miss. Then he flips that commitment to Louisville, goes through spring practice at Louisville. Then he jumps back in the portal to end up at Miami. Is that the type of guy you want in this locker room? Or is that a guy that's all about me, all about self? Sometimes we put all these kids in a bubble, say they're all alike, but sometimes that stereotype is right. And I think Tyler Barron was a guy that wanted to go get the bag, and he got the bag. It took him several transfers to get it, but congratulations to him. But I don't think this defensive line missed him. Just to quickly recap this morning, Josh Thompson, interior offensive lineman, has a visit scheduled coming up soon. He's got Michigan State, Auburn, Ohio State. Then next week, Michigan, Tennessee, South Carolina, and LSU. We saw a big offensive lineman hop into the portal. Tennessee comes up as a scheduled visit, gets dropped off. We talked about that this morning, but another guy that is some interest here is Wendell Moe Jr. Talked about him several times. Coach Jay talked about him on the Wednesday night show, 6'2", 339-pound interior offensive lineman. He's a redshirt sophomore. Austin Price put out an update on him, said that Wendell Moe from Arizona and Tennessee have been talking a good bit. Would not shock me to see him potentially visit here soon if they can work it out. So those are 2 guys to keep an eye on. Josh Thompson from Northwestern, Wendell Moe Jr. from Arizona. So that's all on offense. That's all the interior of the offensive line. We flip over to defense. Where is the defense? Well, we've got one on the calendar. We're going to talk about it. We're going to get into it. I need you guys to do that YouTube stuff real quick. Hit the thumbs up real quick if you like what we do here. I get it. It's a hassle. Why do you got to say it every video, Boogie? I got to remind you because it helps the channel. Hit the thumbs up. It's quick, free, and easy. If you're new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts here. We're not insiders. We're not media reporters. We don't pretend to be any of that. What we are is what you are. We're fans. This is a community of fans built by fans. So if you like what we do, you like the speculation, we may talk about a message board rumor. We may talk about something on Twitter. We talk about the games. We do post-game shows live immediately after the game, tailgate shows. You have a voice here on this channel. This morning's video, a lot of it was based on your opinions from the comment section that kind of got me some good information that I think you guys were right. That's what this channel is all about. If you like it, subscribe, click the bell for notifications. You're not going to miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. But let's jump into it. Let's talk about the defensive side of the ball. This came out on Twitter a little bit earlier today. James Thompson takes to Twitter to say, I received an offer from the University of Tennessee. Now we can take a look at his profile. He's 6'5", 295-pound senior defensive lineman from Wisconsin. He has got 1 year of eligibility left. But then if you back out of this, and then you'll see this tweet, James Thompson says, I will be visiting the University of Tennessee this upcoming Sunday. So he gets the offer, and then shortly thereafter, it's confirmed he will be taking a visit. He was a 3-star prospect from Cincinnati, Ohio, coming out of high school. Didn't play in the 2024 season after a season-ending upper body injury. Also his freshman year, he redshirted in 2020 after an injury as well. So we're talking about a guy that's got some, is he injury prone? Does that concern you? More specifically, that he didn't play at all in 2024. We're talking about a guy that's one and done. So if that gives you a little bit of cause for concern, put it in the comment section. We could talk about that. But after he redshirted in 2020, he played in all 39 games for the next 3 years, started 7 games in 2021. Then he was a starter all of the 2022 and 2023 seasons. Big Ten academic All-American all 3 of those years, had 58 tackles and 5 sacks throughout the course of his career. I want to jump over and take a look. I found this website, and I've got to add it to my favorites because this is good stuff. It's the draftnetwork.com. They've got an NFL scouting report for James Thompson Jr., so we can scroll down here and take a look at it. Again, confirming his size, 6'5", 290 pounds. The summary, James Thompson Jr. is an alignment versatile defensive prospect who offers great strength, motor, and wingspan to push the pocket in the face of the quarterback and improve the team's run defense. You can see here it's got his strengths and also some concerns. Strengths, hip motor, high motor defender, alignment versatile, brute strength, plus level run defender. Rotational hip flexibility is the concern. Another concern is lack of explosiveness and late hands at the point of attack. Can Rodney Garner get him ready to go? I'm pretty sure if I trust the evaluation for the defensive line, Rodney Garner's a guy that knows what he's talking about. You can go through a detailed film analysis here. Talks about him only playing 1 snap, says he aligns in multiple positions across the Badgers' defensive front, 1 technique, 2, 3, and 5. He wins with great wingspan and power at the point of attack, strong force against the run, and will collapse the interior pocket of the opposing quarterback. Says he's got impressive upper body strength to stack and separate himself from blockers in the run game, combined with great wingspan, holds up well at the point of attack without giving much up on the ground. His power drives blockers off the ball and resets the line of scrimmage. I love what I'm reading. I like this. Deconstructs blocks well by reducing surface area and efficiently knocks down away the blocker's hands to prevent them from latching. Plays with good physicality, lower body strength to anchor down versus the run, creating difficult run lanes to run through. High effort motor defender who keeps his legs driving to stay engaged and within range of the football. Possesses the contact balance to ping pong off duo blocks without losing the contain of his gap. Says he's an above average pass rusher, has a strong understanding of leverage and how to use it against his opponents. Adequate first step allows him to operate quickly in tight quarters to generate a surge in the backfield. Thompson's heavy-handed, punches shock opponents and open clear path to the quarterback. Pass rush maneuvers revolve around power, push-pull technique, and bull rushes. It goes on to talk about his concerns, which we already hit the bullet points of that. Prospect projection, day 2, adequate starter. Exposures, LSU, Washington State, Nebraska, and Minnesota. It's talking about his previous exposures there. But as far as, on 3, I look for an update from them. Said it was Texas, Florida, Auburn, LSU, and of course Tennessee, all interested. Austin Price confirmed that the visit would be on the back half of the weekend or first half of next week. But we are seeing some movement. I wanted to jump on here and make a video, keep you guys up to date with the latest. That just came out earlier today, gets the scholarship offer just a couple of hours later, confirmed visit from James Thompson. What are your thoughts? Jump into the comment section. Let's talk about it. Again, I want to preach patience. I think Josh Heupel has shown all the success in the world in the transfer portal. I get the need, the urgency, the freak out. Oh, we got to go. We got to go. We got to go. Trust Heupel. Trust the process. We've still got a college football playoff game coming up next Saturday, going full steam ahead. Fan call-in show coming up Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Eric Kane's going to be in the house next Wednesday. Going to kick off the Wednesday night show with us at 7 p.m. Me and Coach Jay going to do the Friday morning show, tailgate show an hour before kickoff on Saturday, and then we'll go live immediately following the game for hopefully not the last post game of the season. I'm excited to see what this football team can do against Ohio State. But that is going to do it for this one. Smash the thumbs up on the way out the door. Go check out the merchandise, bonfire.com/store/Talkin VAWLS. Also, shout out to the members of the channel. This show doesn't exist without you. If you don't have a power T beside your name in the chat, fix that. Hit the join button. Only $1, or there is a link in the description for the merchandise and for you to join the channel. But if not, hit the thumbs up because it's quick, free, and easy. Jump into the comment section. Let's talk about it because this is the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name's Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.